Do this business model for a year and you will be rich. And what business model am I talking about? I'm talking about a personal brand on YouTube and having a coaching business on the back end. This business model will make you rich, hands down. A year ago, in June of 2024, I started posting every single day on YouTube, having no clue what I was doing, but I knew in my heart that it was gonna make me money one day. And now a year later, I've had about 4 or 5 months of consistent income, making plenty of money whilst being able to have true time, location, and financial freedom. And I could have only dreamed about this life a year ago. And this is truly the best business that I've ever done. I've done many different sales jobs. I had a sales academy business, which I was working 12 hours a day in. And now this business, I literally only have to produce content for about an hour to 2 hours per day, depending on how many I batch record at one time. And then I have to take sales calls and client calls. It is that easy. That is all I have to do. Sometimes I will only work 2 or 3 hours per day in total, and I can make anywhere from 5 to 10K per month, and I'm just getting started. I only have 8,000 subscribers at this point on my main channel, and that's how much I can make with ease. I honestly could make a lot more if I pushed the envelope and worked a little bit harder, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But what this all starts with is posting content on YouTube. That is the first thing that you need to do. And when I was first getting started, I would just think of a video idea and post that, and I just record a video around it. And it was such an unorganized way to do it, and it held me back from making progress for so long. So that is why I built you a YouTube strategy board that I use to this day. It is so impactful in organizing my business, knowing which videos I'm going to create, scripting them, what needs titles and thumbnails. It's all outlined, and it's gonna really help you start your YouTube personal brand. So I built that for you. It's completely free. That is the first link in the description below. Now, how is my life now that I have this personal brand? I mean, there is nothing that compares to it. Like I was saying, I work sometimes 2 to 3 hours per day. Really, all that goes into needing to start this personal brand and coaching business, it first comes down to the content. You need to build a small audience. But with the sales and marketing systems that I teach, you honestly don't even need to have that big of an audience. It's really just about staying niched and attracting in your dream clients. So what do I mean by that? So for me, I made this mistake of being this general self-improvement YouTuber in the start, just talking about all different kinds of things, making money online, mindset, dating, fitness, and no one knew what they were getting from me. I was kind of just this broad person who had no credibility in the online space. Now, what I do is I'm hyper-focused on one niche, which is dating and masculinity. So you know exactly what you're getting from my channel when you subscribe. Oh, I'm going to get videos about dating from Seb, about fitness, about mindset related to dating. It's all very niched within that zone. Every single one of my videos funnels to my dating program, and I post one video every single day. And using my YouTube strategy board, this has been super easy being able to batch record videos. So I'm recording this right now for my business channel, but I already recorded 2 videos for my main channel. I did that today. I did it yesterday. So I've already got 4 videos recorded already by Tuesday for this week. So it can be so simple and easy to get a video a day when you stay strategic with it. And that's kind of the first thing, is you need to build a niche audience on YouTube who actually are interested in what you're talking about. That's the first step. And then from there, it just comes down to having the sales and marketing systems in place that are going to allow you to convert that audience and capture them and convert them into paying clients. And that is not what this video is going to be about specifically. You can go and watch some of my other videos where I break that down in detail. Now, the next thing is the growth potential of this. See, I was running a sales academy business before this that was making me 8 to 15K per month. And 2 months into doing that, I started to post on YouTube every day because I learned the power of high ticket sales. And I saw what happened when you had an audience who liked and trusted you. Whereas I didn't have an audience, it was a different way of, it was cold audience only. So the close rate was super low for that business. And I realized the power that would come of building an audience of people who liked and trust me and wanted to work with me. So that is what I started doing 2 months into that business. And then 8 months later, I completely transitioned into this one. Even when I wasn't having success with it, but my audience was starting to build, I knew the growth potential with this was going to be insane. See, in this line of business, in the coaching industry, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month is not unrealistic at all. There's so many people who have small, medium, or even large audiences who are making ridiculous money. To kind of give you some general standards, I have 8,000 YouTube subscribers, and I make anywhere from 6 to 10K per month the last 3 or 4 months, and I haven't even been working it that hard. Like July, I literally was at the beach every single day, hanging out with friends, jet skiing, going to the gym, partying, and I still managed to make 6K with ease. And the cool thing is, with this, you have the ability to delegate tasks. So the one task that you can't delegate is the recording of content, because this is your personal brand. No one can replace you. You have to be the face of it. But everything else, like the sales, you can delegate. Certain aspects within your coaching business, you can delegate. Different things. I mean, there's so many different aspects of it, but those are the two big ones. And now the last month in July, about halfway through, I brought on a phone setter. So he was calling my leads for me, so I didn't have to do that. And I was still able to generate some good money. Making that transition actually took a little bit of a hit. It was my worst month out of the last 4, but that's okay because I see the long-term potential. These sorts of businesses grow exponentially. As your audience gets bigger around this niche, you're only going to have more and more clients that you're attracting in who are going to want to work with you when you have the right sales and marketing systems in place. It becomes too easy to make money. So I'm never concerned about making money with this business because I know the long-term scalability of it is infinite potential. There's nothing that compares to this business model in terms of the future growth. You don't even have to be good at business to make money with this. That's the crazy thing. You can be an idiot. You can plug and play the systems that I'm telling you right now, and you can just, if you just stayed consistent over the course of a year, you would be making money. I went the absolute wrong way. I had no guidance. I had made every mistake. So it took me about 7 or 8 months to start making money from my personal brand and coaching business. But there's people who I see doing all the right steps from the start, and they're making money within 2 or 3 months. So a realistic time frame to start making money can be anywhere from, I would say, 3 to 6 months if you took every single step the right way. And that's what I'm doing with this second channel and this business, this personal brand coaching business channel that I'm building now, is I'm taking every single step the right way. So the first 20 or 30 videos that I posted, they were just to test out and have the Calendly book a call funnel. I don't want to go into too much of the sales and marketing, but now I'm doing the free lead magnet where I have the phone numbers that I will capture. And if you end up going and grabbing this lead, I will probably end up giving you a phone call and speaking to you and seeing if you want to actually build a personal brand and coaching business. That's one of the things that I teach is free lead magnets, getting phone numbers, and that is where you generate your sales from. It's not going to be by just hoping that people take action and book a call. So these are all the different aspects that go into this, and I outline everything for you so that you can have success right off the bat. I'm doing everything right with my personal brand coaching business from the start on this YouTube channel, which I wish I knew with my main channel. I would have made so much more money if I had everything set up the right way from the start. It would have been crazy. So it's really not that difficult. If you do want my help and you do want to just book a call right now, you can. I'm going to leave the Calendly link in the description, but also the YouTube strategy board is insanely powerful. If you're getting started on your YouTube journey and you want to have an organized system that allows you to create content, know exactly what you're going to record, have everything scripted out, have ideas, it goes so into depth, and it's been so impactful for me in my YouTube journey in the last 5 or 6 months once I started applying it. That's completely for free. It's the first link in the description below.